Hey there everybody, and welcome back to my latest episode. This is part 2 of my monthly Toy Haul 19. Last time was all the games that I was able to find, and it was a lot. This time it's comics, toys and a few other things, and it's a mega episode, not as much as the episode before, but nonetheless all of this comes from my friends, places in town and Comic-Con. So let's check it out. So the first thing I'm going to talk about comes straight from Comic-Con, and this is a whole bunch of comics that I bought, and I'm a big fan of Lobo, and can you believe it? A comic I used to have, finally found one that I found in this town long time ago when I was still at school, and it's this Lobo one with Lobo's face on, with tons and tons of Lobos everywhere. And this is one of his abilities. One bit of his blood drops the ground, another one comes up in his place. So yeah, you can just imagine how the episode goes. Very glad to get it, so happy about it. The next couple of comics are ones that I've never seen in my life, and this is one called Death and Taxes. I'm sure the guy that created this really doesn't like the tax man, but strange and cool. Like everything in my episode, I love the strange and the bizarre. Next one, Lobo is back. Very strange comic. I've been through them, I have to go through them again. Because everything is so outrageous. Seriously outrageous. Next one, I think I've seen this one before. It's Lobo issue 3, and I bought it because I saw there's a picture of dog, his pet, and I want to make my own Lobo, his own custom pet. It's one of my ideas that's coming up. Next one is Lobo, self-titled issue 6. And there's a superhero, a very happy, lovely superhero. There's always a contrast in Lobo's comics. Always. If it's Superman, Supergirl, the Easter Bunny, Father Christmas. So there's always something like that. That's why I love it. And the last comic, another one of that same series of Death and Taxes. Jump dog. Very cool to find these comics. There were a lot of other comics that I was looking for, such as Slaying the Berserker. Since I've started, I've never seen a comic of Slaying the Berserker. I really love to get them. They're very old. Another DC comic I'm looking for is Etrigan, and I've only got like 2 or 3 comics of him. Looking for much more, but very happy with what I've found and the swag there and the games there. So let's get to the other toys. So yeah, it's just a whole bunch of random things I just bought. I don't know why I bought some of the stuff, but it's cool. This box comes from Thomas, my buddy, and he organized me some cool things. So let's open the box. Okay, so here's the box. Let's take out the bubble wrap. And let's take out these ones. These ones, I don't even know why I bought them. I do that sometimes. I buy the strangest things. Here's the one. Here's the other one. So this action figure, I got it at a real good price. You can see the whole package is messed up and damaged and all of that. This is a WWF figure. This is the Miz. I don't know him. When I read up on him, it talks a lot about him, and Vince McMahon had a lot of problems. I stopped watching wrestling at the time of Carlito Cool. I remember that guy that spits the apple on everybody. That's the last time I ever watched wrestling, was with that dude. But anyway, another figure for the collection. I'm definitely going to open this. Next figure I've got here, also another damaged box. This is Sergeant Mustafa, also known as the Iron Sheik. I know the Iron Sheik from long ago in my days when I watched wrestling and all of that. And yeah, it brings back a lot of memories. To get him in a different version called Colonel Mustafa. Very funny, very strange. Sometimes I do this. I get figures for no rhyme or reason. It happens. Next figure my buddy from Joburg got me is the Snake Armor Skeletor. Now I have 2 of this wave in my collection. I've got Hypno and I've got this version of Skeletor. Love it so much. This is the one I really wanted out of the whole line, and I really want to get my hands on that squeeze out of the new line that has come out. Oh. But glad I have another Motu. It's getting so rare now in town where I stay, and hopefully we'll get more Motu in. But very happy with this score, and pretty soon I'm definitely going to be doing a Motu unboxing to make space for all my other new figures that I've gotten in. Last but not least, I got a Russell's Coca-Cola yo-yo, and the rope is a little bit short. Love it. Brings back a lot of memories. I always wanted a solid Coca-Cola yo-yo. I have a different one, but thanks Thomas, thanks buddy for hooking me up. I've always wanted one. Even though it's a little bit battered and it's got great character, very happy to add another one of these to my collection. Look, it's not what I do, but just for memory's sake. Next on the list is another TMNT action figure that came out this year. Another new line after the line that I just did a video on the remake of the old sculpted TMNTs. Now I bought this action figure. It's called Leatherhead, the new version of Leatherhead. And the reason why I bought it, because it is so strange with the way that they've made the body. This creature has gone through so many body changes within the TMNT history, but this one I really like. It reminds me of that old Disney story, the Racconeers, I think that's what it's called, where they had these funny alligators in the Everglades and stuff like that. Very cool video that I remember when I was a kid. So when I saw it, I had to get it. Even though it's got this funny microscope eye thing going on there. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. This one really caught my eye. Now coming to the final and the grand figure for my episode, or for this episode, is a Predator 2 action figure that I got at Comic Con. You can see even the color has faded a little bit. And this is a McFarlane figure. I really love the line of Predator. I really love that character. It's totally different and it survived so long since it came out. That's why I love it. And I really love McFarlane. It's one of my favorite toy designers and comic books. There's so much that they do that I love. And I'm not going to take this one out the box. This one is for my collection and it's from 1992. That's so many years ago. Really cool though, and glad I got it at Comic Con. Unfortunately for me, I found that there was very little toys compared to 2019 when I last went to Comic Con, and I struggled to find action figures that I was looking for. I was specifically aiming for Funko, Savage World figures, and I couldn't find them. I was looking for Motu such as Caldor and Cronus, and was just the ones that I had, all the common ones. But I got a lot of other things as well. A lot of swag, a lot of comics, a lot of games, and had a good time on top of it to break away from this monotonous life. So there you go everybody. If you like this, what I do, I will see you in the next episode. Until next time, be good to yourself and think about others. Cheers.